I think many of us, many people who have any kind of interest in spirituality would accept these notions, these statements of omnipresent, right? Omnipotent. Like if there's a God or a reality or a truth or whatever, it's here, right? I mean, it can't be only somewhere else. I mean, it's going to always, always, always be in everything. And yet we have this idea that we need to have an experience that is like somehow or another not here. That the thing that we're looking for is elsewhere. But I mean, if it's omnipresent, whatever, then it's here, So it's a matter of not... Vedanta says they remove ignorance. Again, they investigate the reality to take away all the wrong ideas, to help point you to the truth so that you can recognize what's already here, rather than attending to all of these other things, right? My teacher would do this thing. He'd say, hey, what do you see? A hand, right? Yeah, what do you see? You haven't really thought about the fact that there's light there. I mean...
Without light, you can't see the hand.
Yeah, so there's light there, so you see the hand. Now we say, okay, well actually that's hand and that's a light illuminating the hand. And this light is actually the same light that's everywhere. But it's the same thing with consciousness, because without being conscious, you're not going to experience this hand. The consciousness is also here. This is what makes this hand known to you, And this same consciousness is in everything. It's there like in absolutely everything you would attend to, Do I know this? Yes. Do I know that? Yes. Do I know? Do I know? Do I know? Everything you know, right? Because you are conscious. Because you're a consciousness. So this is the thing that people overlook. They call like the king's secret also, hidden in plain view. I mean, right here, all the time, whatever, just overlooked. Just ignored. It's ignored because you don't understand what you're looking for. This is the whole point of ignorance. So you can't help but ignore something if you have no comprehension of what it is that you're supposed to be attending to. If you don't know what you're looking for, how can you find it? I mean, it's no good to be hunting for gold if you don't know what gold is. So it's no good to be hunting for consciousness if you don't know what consciousness is.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is there a difference between consciousness that is conscious of something, like the duality, and just consciousness that knows nothing of duality and has never known duality?
Well, it's the same consciousness with or without objects. So they call it Nirguna Brahman and Saguna Brahman. So guna again is the energies that basically comprise the creation. And so you've heard maybe you've heard of samadhis, nirvikalpa samadhi and savikalpa samadhi. So nir means basically without forms and sa means with form. So the savikalpa samadhi, you have the intellect is operating there. Right? There's the experience of objects, of thoughts. In nirvikalpa samadhi, you have just a nothingness, right? Like you have in deep sleep, right? So it's the same consciousness, basically without objects. And when the objects are there, then the objects are there. It's like the experiences of the nothing and then the thoughts or whatever. I mean, it's the same consciousness. Go ahead.
If consciousness is eternal and changeless, how do you account for this change?
Yeah, it's not a change in consciousness itself. It's an apparent change, right? So it's the appearance of limitation. It's the illusion of limitation.